Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're excited for today's video. I am very excited. Today I will be giving you tips and tricks on how to have voluminous, luscious hair while still keeping that good definition and hold in your hair. I know it can be tricky with 2A hair especially to have the best of both worlds, but it is possible. So today's video is inspired by Mains by Mel's latest video where she shares tips and tricks on how to have voluminous and fluffy hair. And although that video is amazing and you should definitely go check it out, some of those may not work with looser patterns. I actually tried styling my hair the other day using some of those tips and tricks she gives while also using some of my own techniques. So hence this video. This is also kind of my fall routine video. I have kind of switched into more hydration rather than protein, which is really weird for me. If you saw my last video, which if you didn't, you should go check it out. But if you saw my last video, I actually went into protein overload. I found out that it was because of the lack of humidity in the air and my hair was craving more moisture. So I'm going to share with you some of the products I've been using lately and kind of my balance of protein and moisture during this time of the year. If you're not already, please subscribe so that you can see more of my content for wavy hair and turn on that post notification down below so that you know every time I upload a new video. And without further ado, let's get into the video. And we are back in the shower once more. I am going to rinse off a pre-poo that I had on my hair, and then as you can see, I'm going to try and go in with the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk shampoo, but I had quite a difficult time trying to get it out. I have not used this often since going into protein overload, so it had some hard buildup in the nozzle, so I just went for my Prose shampoo. I can't remember the ingredients in the shampoo honestly, but I am pretty sure it has some protein in it, some moisture in it. I don't know. I don't remember what I clicked on for my little question thing, but as you can see, I am scrubbing my scalp, making sure I get all that pre-poo off. Ignore my random singing. I had just watched this movie and the song was stuck in my head. So I sing it about 10 million times. And then I squish it also in my ends to make sure that I get everything off of my hair. Rinse it out, then go in with my Prose conditioner, which is nice and slippery, which is why I like it. I got some water in my eye. But I am going to make sure I thoroughly saturate my ends and then put a little bit on the root area, not getting into my roots, but just that top layer. And then of course, I'm going to use my wet brush to brush it in and make sure I get every little nook and cranny of my hair, and also, just distributing the conditioner evenly. Also, this is a random side note, but absolutely hilarious. I am dancing a lot, as you can tell, but I definitely did not have music playing in the background. That's just me dancing to the music in my head. So yes, I am a weirdo. So now I am going to start squishing to condition, and I got some water in my ear, so had to do that weird little dancey thing to get it out. Anyone else do that, like in the pool or something? Anyways, so I'm kind of raking the hair off of my scalp. It's probably a completely unnecessary step, but I'm doing it anyways. And then I smooth over my ends so that I can nicely squish to condition, and once all of my hair feels nice and fully saturated with that conditioner, I am going to go ahead and rinse it out. And after I'm done with that, we are going to move on to styling. Alright, so first I am going in with the Curlsmith Weightless Air Dry Cream, and I'm going in on sopping wet hair, which helps to create the definition while going in with some volume techniques. So as you can see, I am raking my hair kind of upwards so that way my hair is off of my scalp. Now, a lot of people do this by styling their hair upside down. However, for me, I feel that my hair kind of lays weirdly whenever I flip it back over if I style upside down. So I don't do that. Instead, I prefer this method. And as I am squishing in, I will flip side to side to get that volume. And you will also see me kind of shake out my roots occasionally so that I can create that lift. I don't really care if my roots are straighter as long as I get that nice definition on the ends of my hair. Also notice that my curl clumps are not as juicy. They are very separated, which is what we want in order to get more volume. So then I'm taking the Curlsmith Hydro Jelly. I can't remember the exact name of it, but it'll be in my description box. But I am just lifting my roots, of course, and glazing this product over my hair. Then I am going to squish it in. And again, notice that I'm not really focusing too much on my roots with this product. Yes, it's going to result in some straighter roots. However, it is also going to help keep the weight off of my roots and focus more of the definition on my ends. So once I'm done with this, I am going to plop my hair, mainly just to get some clothes on, and then I will be right back. Alright guys, so I am fresh out of the shower. I plopped my hair just long enough to get some clothes on, you know. So now I am going to be taking my hair down. And you will see that we have some lift in the roots. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna very gently kind of play with it at the roots a bit. Just making sure everything is nice and lifted off. And then I'm going to micro plop my hair, squeeze that excess moisture out. As you can see, that's really where we're getting our definition from. Flip to the other side. All right, and then I'm going to add my mousse. So since I went with moisture in my gel, I am going to go with protein in my mousse. And of course, I'm using the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk mousse, which I love. Maybe a little more. I probably shouldn't have done that. I'm just gonna smooth it everywhere. Even on the roots. And then I need to point y'all down. I always do this. I always point y'all too high. And then I still have lots on my hands, as you can see. I'm going to squish it in. I can tend to go a little crazy with the mousse, as you can tell. I feel like it really helps my hair get that nice crunchy cast, which we definitely want, even though we're going for more volume. So then I'm gonna micro plop once more. And this is a good way if you have gotten maybe a little too much of that product in your hair. It'll kind of get the excess off. And I know that some of y'all might be thinking, okay, but we're going for voluminous. Why are we putting so much product in? Well, we are, which is why we lifted it off the root. But with wavy hair texture, you cannot put just a little bit in and expect definition. If you have a lower density hair, and I'm not saying fine hair because I have fine hair, but if you have a lower density hair, then I would suggest root clipping. I don't necessarily put the effort in to do root clipping, but if that's something you're interested in, then definitely go check some people out on that. I'm trying to think of who's done that before. Yeah, I don't know, just search. So next, to give my hair a little bit of texture so that it doesn't get all slippery and kind of slide away, I'm gonna put in this Beach Babe Sea Salt Texture Spray by Not Your Mother's. And I'm just gonna kind of spray it all over. And then I'm gonna scrunch again. Always scrunching in the products to make sure that they're doing good. Y'all, I'm in a weird mood, for sure. And just for that extra assurance, I'm gonna put just a little bit more of this on. I'm just gonna glaze it over, like literally this much. Very, very small amount. And I'm gonna just kind of, just because I like finishing off with a gel, so that way I make sure there can be no flyaways. And then I'm gonna do an open palm scrunch. And I'm trying not to be super careful with all the things I'm doing. As you can tell, I'm kind of going in a little more messily. And that's just so we can get a little bit of that fluffiness while still having our nice defined texture. This is looking really good. So then it's time to drop my diffuser, as always, but I am going to do a hover diffuse, and I'm going to flip my head from side to side and also upside down. I also forgot to show you that I do some pixie diffusing towards the end once I feel like my cast has formed. But if you want more information on that, I have a diffusing video, so go check it out. All right, guys, here we have a crazy cast, as you can see. The cast looks crazier than the volume you will actually get. So now I'm going to break the cast with my SGX NYC Abracadabra Invisible Styling Oil. All the words, look at this. Like, please, I hope this settles down whenever I break this cast. Okay. In Mains by Mel video, she uses a spray oil, which I would highly suggest. However, I do not have one. This is the only one I got, so we're going for it. Also, look at my bangs. I had a comment on my Instagram from doing this, talking about how I got my bang area to look really nice and voluminous, and I honestly think it's because it's like teeny tiny bangs in the front. So I think that's why it looks so voluminous, because I'm essentially just like not styling my bangs forward. I'm just letting them kind of go with my hair. So I definitely think that's why. So if you are looking for a more voluminous front area, I wouldn't say necessarily go out and get bangs, because your hair might not lay flat like mine does, or at least like mine did the other day. Let's see if it does it again. But definitely take lots of weight off that front area. Create kind of a bang situation by having a chunk of hair shorter. Honestly, guys, I am really like... Alright, and now to kind of fix it a little. If you're like me and you have bangs that you don't want to style forward, again, just treat them like they're a part of your hair. And if you need to, sorry, I'm looking in there. Treat them like they're a part of your hair, and if you need to, hairspray them or pin them. I actually the other day took like this section and I like pinned it in here, and you really couldn't tell. And then I just like hairsprayed these little bitty pieces, just hiding them, acting like they're not there. I loved my bangs for like 2 weeks and then I was over it. But it was fun while it lasted. Here are the final results. Ignore the bang area because I'm not gonna spray them down because I'm literally about to put my hair up and go to bed. But here are the results. Here's the side, the back, the side, and kind of some of the other side. And then the front, again, ignoring the bang area. I love this. I mean, I really think it helps my hair be nice and voluminous while also maintaining definition. When I first tried this out, I did just the mousse and that was it. And although it looked nice and fluffy, it did not have enough definition to last for a couple of days. So I really think that this will help. And yeah, I'm very happy with the results, and I hope you guys try this out and have some fantastic results. Make sure that if you do try this out that you tag me in your photos, because I would love to see it. Anyways guys, that completes this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and comment down below letting me know some of your tips and tricks for getting that voluminous hair. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!